They have an open beta.
Oh, right, I already have this mod installed.
Well, it says they have an open beta. But it doesn't let me do it. Sad.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. I have the wrong controller plugged in, though. I should swap this.
Ooh, a hat in time.
Yeah. I downloaded a mod recently that changes the way the game looks. And now I want to try it. Give me this. This is the controller I use for A Hat in Time.
Alright. Gonna launch the game. Thank you, honey. Love you. Alright, let's throw that up there.
Everything spazzed out for a moment and I lost audio input and output in the call.
Oof. Yes, honey.
Let's grab this. Move it over here. And we'll help twitch.tv/marriedIRL.
Ooh, that's a great idea. A new lavender background would be really pretty.
Oh, yeah. That would be cute.
Alright, the first thing I need to do after starting up the game is turn down the master volume. There we go.
Yay.
Alright.
That in time should be popping up here in just a moment.
There was a time when the land knew magic in its bones, when man knew of nature, not machines. The old ways were respected then, and witches revered. A better world? Perhaps, but time moves on, and if we do not move with it, the age of witchcraft will be lost to us forever. Give me a moment to grab your screen real quick. Oh, never mind. She's gone. Sad. I feel the approach of one who may prove ready for such challenges, who can embrace our past and unlock our future. Welcome back! Welcome back, girly.
Oh, Discord did not like that.
Yes, I noticed.
Let's try this again, but doing things in a different order. Now I'm going to have to relaunch Hat in Time.
I've got to pop the screen out. You have it full, and I'm gonna wait until you have the game launched, so we're not staring at your Steam page.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I feel the approach of one who may prove ready for such challenges, who can embrace our past and unlock our future. One who has
Actually, while I
known
wait for this,
hardship and pain.
I'm gonna go get food.
Okay. She has traveled far, yet the path ahead of her will prove greater than she has ever known. Our downfall or our salvation, only time will tell. Alright. That's probably too dark. Way too dark. We're looking at maybe this one. Yeah. Tattoos? Interesting. Blackened fingers, interesting. Snacks. Sun and moon. Different face types. Probably that one. Hard to tell. There we go. Bright sky, cold fog, stormy clouds, deep fur, dark forest, earthy moss, dry wood, warm autumn, rich earth, smoky quartz. Probably bright sky. Freckles where? You mean like that? Hairstyles, eyebrows. Yep. Kim is playing Mogus. The bun, that's really cute. It's not what actual freckles look like. I mean, it kinda is. Because not everybody develops freckles in exactly the same way. A very neat tight bun. There's a tight bun with long hair on the sides. Braids. Short. There's the default one again. course. The braids. This is the default. Or did you mean this one? With the braids in back. It's like pigtail braids. This one. I like that, and I like this. Just a very basic kind of thing. I think I'll go with this one. Okay, it's so white that it glows at this color. I hate the fact that there isn't really a brown. Actually, never mind. That's how. Much better. I can make it almost pink. That's actually really cute. Like a strawberry blonde. Maybe. Strawberry blonde is more like... Oh, that turns it blue. With like this pinkish color. There we go. That's more pink. I dial back the brightness. Probably do about there. Dial down the warmth. There we go. Pink. And eyebrows. There we go. Perfect. Matching color. I probably want this one to be warmer because otherwise you won't be able to see them. You want them to be darker in color so they stand out more. Go back to body. Want that. Clothes. I like the boots.
Yeah.
I go, hi.
There you go, hi. I'm back, and I have root beer.
Root beer.
Hmm. The good stuff. I just gotta hope the game doesn't crash on me again.
I like that outfit the best, I think. And then accessories. Rings, it looks like. A choker. There we go.
Cute.
Back up. What do you think of the bubblegum pink hair?
So cute. I feel like you and Emily would actually work very nicely as Bubblegum and Marceline.
Trust me, I've heard that was one of the ones that we had considered.
I feel like that's very accurate to how you two are.
Alright. Okay. Much better. Little stuttering of the camera for a second there. But yeah, that was a costume idea we had considered for our little PNG tubers. Bogdan, the merchant. Ah, one of the damn wheels fell off. I think it rolled down the path toward the bridge. Shoddy workmanship, I tell ya. Could you find it for me, please? There we are. Ah, you found my wheel. Thank you. Wouldn't have got much further without that. Hey, you look familiar. Don't say. It'll come to me. Felix. Mocking squeaks and grunts. Getting old? How dare you, Felix? I never forget a face. But occasionally, I misplace them. You're right, they do look like they've been through some trouble. I know you like trouble as much as the next Slyden, but it's rude to pry. Sorry about my business associate. He gets overexcited sometimes. Really must throw him down a well one of these days.
What?
His business associate is this little creature in this glass globe.
Just throw him down a well, I don't you?
Look, I'm gonna be staying around these parts for a while. You need anything, you come see me. I'll give you a good price on my wares. There we go. Outraged squeaking. Ah, I see. Okay. Our wares.
Challenge road.
Aha. I'm standing on top of him.
Really silly.
They call me Bogdan. It's not my real name, but it'll do for now. I'm a traveling merchant. No roots for me. Give Bogdan 4 wheels, thanks to you, the open road in front, and the stars above. You're in the western part of the lands of Yavia? I'm not sure. If you go further down the road, you'll get to a small village called Kopnik. They don't get many visitors, so I'm sure they'll have work going if you're interested. It's barely a sneeze of houses and fields, but the river next to it is a real beauty. Oh, so you can see him. Most folks can't. You have to be a bit, shall we say, broad-minded to see the likes of Felix. And since you asked, he's a Zlyden. Basically what happens when you give Chaos legs and teeth.
Nice.
I'll tell you more about how we crossed paths later. Right now I need to get this wheel fixed. You mind yourself now.
Not this one.
Wait. Hi, Felix. Curious grunts.
Happy. Paste. Much better.
Huh. Welcome to Kopnik, young traveler. You look like you've been on the road a little too long. If you want to earn some coins, you may find work here. We can always use a hand on our farms. Be mindful of the woods, though. Not everyone around here is as nice as me. Some will pop you in a stew as soon as they look at you. I'm just fooling, but there is an old woman out there that some say is a bit on the, witchy side. Tell me about the old woman in the woods. Give her a wide berth. She's a dangerous relic of our dark past. Tell me about Kopnik. We're an outpost at the western border of Yavia.
Just remember to stay out of the basement.
Ah, yes, indeed. Not many visitors come here. Most are just passing through, transporting their wares to the west by boat. We're proud of our farmlands and, of course, our river. It connects our little village to the rest of Yavia. What's the river like?
Oh,
Runs slowly here,
yeah.
like thick pumpkin soup.
Same.
Means you'll see a few swamps about. Usually they attract mosquitoes, but thank the stars you're not come here during summer. Otherwise, the air would be thicker than the soup with the little devils.
That's some thick soup.
Have you been living in a cave, young one? The highest lord, of course. That's who most right-thinking folk believe in. So that was the answer to, if the old woman represents the past, what is the future?
Gimme.
Listen here. You tread carefully. These woods are
Oh, that's
home to
cute.
many dangers for the unwary and unprepared. Some
Boy.
of the old folk even say that an ancient bony witch with iron teeth lives in them. One that's been known to lure children into her hut to eat them. They say she wants to keep old practices alive and that she worships the ancient gods. Nonsense, says I. Witches are relics of the old world. New beliefs have been spreading throughout this area for hundreds of years now. Sensible, right? Thinking people believe in those. Our god prefers a different kind of compliance, much more civilized. I see no witch, just an old lady who talks to birds and mutters over herbs. But still, I'd steer clear of her anyway. Do as you will, I won't be stopping you. Alright, time for me to go find her.
Yay.
The Baba Yaga.
Oh. Forgot that auto equipped. That's mildly annoying.
Someone dares approach my door. A child? Of course.
Ouch.
Don't you know it's rude to be late, child? I've been waiting for you for quite some time. Perhaps you too have been waiting for me.
Huh.
Either way, child, we meet at a crossroad. Where we go from here, only time will tell.
Be free.
I did not mean to pick up a chicken. I meant to talk to her.
BMK.
Oh, look at you, weak and alone in the world, like a newborn kitten you stumble forth into my garden. Tell me, little kitten, what brings you here? No answer for me? That's fair, that's fair. We hardly know each other. Yet perhaps we always have. Another life, another lives, it's all the same to me.
Yes. Give me that.
But enough of idle chatter, there is work to be done. There is always work to be done. My shelves are empty, and my belly grumbles like a crochet wife. Hot water and herbs do not a meal make. Bring me some ingredients to make a tasty soup. You'll find a recipe in the book on the bench. Looks like you need fattening up too. You may borrow my birds, but know they are more precious to me than any other creature that breathes upon this earth. And you, my children of wing and claw, see that this kitten knows her herbs from her weeds. And if she tries to run, well, you know what to do.
Vaguely threatening.
In your journal, go to quests to see what the old woman wants you to do next. Quests. Click on any icon on your map to highlight it on your compass and on your quest page. Collect 10 mushrooms, collect 6 honeycombs. Consult your journal if you are lost. Now press Tab to close the journal. Oh, and one more thing. A challenge, perhaps. Certainly more challenging than finding me some simple mushrooms. The Lutki have stolen my magical talisman. Again. Lutki are spirits, very excitable spirits, especially when you have a pocket full of berries. You'll find these wretched blocks of wood deeper in the forest. Find them and retrieve what they stole. Once you have the talisman, you can use its power to come back here more swiftly. But if you return without it, my next soup will be a little meatier.
Meat.
The loot key are over there. I need to find mushrooms for the soup. And I need to find
Oh, hi, friend. I didn't see you there.
interesting. I can collect items that are farther away from me.
Ooh.
I assume
Nice.
these crows that are flying around me are retrieving them for me.
Probably.
I think I've assumed correctly. A green book stack, an open book with flowers, a barn chest, a lying yellow book. The book is lying to me?
Clearly.
Looking for one last honeycomb. This is where the Lutki are. Now. There we go.
Wah, 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 wah.
Quests. I've collected enough honeycomb and mushrooms for what I need. Follow the compass at the top of your screen to find the talisman the Lutki stole. I don't have any raspberries.
No raspberries.
Seems like one of them got trapped underneath some wood. Aww. Hold H to teleport back to the woman.
Much better. There we go.
I found the berries that they like.
Ouch.
Wonder what happens if I feed them berries.
Berry.
They're supposedly very excitable creatures. There they are.
Man, can't reach that.
So I can give them berries and they'll give me ingredients.
Berry.
Alright. I'm in the house. Come in, come in. What are you waiting for? Tell me, little kitten, do you have a name? REKA. I see. Yes, REKA, of course it is. Do you know your name means river? Rivers are important, vital. The arteries of the world. They bring life, and perhaps you do too. Well, did you get all the ingredients? Good. We'll need them for the ritual. Oh, did I say soup? My mistake. So easy to get the two mixed up in a mind that has lived as long as mine. Folks think that witchcraft is mainly about rituals. It's actually a lot more about soup. Never underestimate the power of a full belly.
Soup.
Now then, River Kitten, Let's continue. The ritual
Aw.
calls for a few more items. We already have the mushrooms and honey you collected. We will also need a sturdy length of pine. You don't have one on you, do you? No? So many folk really have no idea what's important in life. So many uses for a nice pine branch. In front of my hut, there's a small island. On it stands a giant crooked pine. Snap off a branch and return to me. Oh, and on your return, acquaint yourself with the chickens. Chickens are important.
Yeah, I'm not reaching that. Oh shit.
Many think chickens to be dumb birds. Not a bit of it. They're just playing dumb. Minds as sharp as their beaks. Get the pine branch, select a chicken you like the look of, and bring them both to me. I'll wait for you behind the hut and begin the preparations. Soon it will be time. Soon you will rise again.
Oh.
There's the branch. Select a chicken you like the look of. They look identical. I don't think it matters which one I choose because they all look the same.
I feel like that may or may not be intentional. To keep you from picking a chicken you like and having something bad happen to it.
I guess so. Finally, you have graced us with your presence. Now follow me.
Hell yeah. Money! I think 250 is plenty enough for the moment. Ow. I love that I replaced the bong sign with metal pipe. It's great.
Man, I wish I could hear it.
I know, you have my stream muted.
Yes. This is the place where we fell all those years ago. Those who would not listen and those who would not be heard. And we fell, as we all do, but my friend, my love, my child, did not get back up. I searched for answers far and wide. Eventually, I returned here, cast my mind wide, sent out a calling, and waited. Waiting for the right kind of mind to answer. One that understood pain, understood loss. Now, we must no longer delay. Take that chicken over to the old oven. Oh, don't be so concerned. It'll be fine. I'm sure it will make itself at home in that nest. Besides, it is about to ascend to heights that such birds rarely reach. The chicken is about to become the walking house.
Oh.
Do you have the branch I told you to find? Good. While I start the sigil, I need you to cleanse the space. Hold your branch to the candle's flame until it ignites, then sweep its powerful incense through the air. That's it. Good. Follow me to the next one. Yes, yes, very good. Quickly, on to the next. The final one. Ah, yes, those are giant chicken feet.
Of course.
Well, the skeletal remains of
Yes.
them. You can follow clear instructions. That's promising. In my hut, by the front door, there's a shrine to my ancestors. One of them saw fit to leave me an egg. We'll need it for the next step. It's not like a chicken's egg at all, River Kitten. Foolish talk. Although it will hatch something, if all goes to plan. It has sat dormant for many years, but hopefully it can still provide us with what we need. Bring it to me. Oh, and pick up some grain from my garden on your way. We'll need that later. I have already picked up some of the grain. Here's the grain that I'm supposed to pick.
Ouch.
This page is filled with complex diagrams and incantations. It is hard to read, but one part of it can be deciphered. But only if the bearers are aligned. The final two offerings to Siva. Grain for what currently is, and bread for what may become of it. If the soul is ready and the egg is placed, all I need is the blood and raw ancestral power to... The rest of the page is illegible. It looks like a Fabergé egg.
Hi. I didn't see you there.
That's it. Good. Isn't it a thing of wonder? You just wait. Now put it in the oven. Almost there. It is time for us to make the offerings. We will honor many gods in this ritual. Perhaps you will learn more of them in time. For now, we must honor the goddess of fertility. I have placed bowls on all four sides of the bones. I'll start with this one. You go to the bowl at the back and place some honeycomb within it.
What?
Very good.
Nice.
Now, we shall both walk clockwise around the house to the next bowl. And then, when I tell you, place some grain in the bowl. You have the grain, yes? Into the bowl with it. Yes. It's working. Wait. It's working? The river kitten is capable. Come to me. We are not finished. Quickly now. Take this. Be very careful with it. It is a charm blessed by the god of fire, a powerful, dangerous object in the wrong hands. Hush now. Stop looking at your hands. They are the right ones. At least for now.
At least for now.
Using this charm, I need you to dissolve the bones surrounding this site. Each and every last one. We need to harness their essence. Go. I need to focus on the next step. Do not disappoint me. I cannot be disappointed again. Oh, and be respectful. The one you dissolve meant more to me than you will ever know. Yes, keep going.
such a trippy way to play this game.
In first person.
Yeah.
Almost makes you wonder why it's not typically in first person.
Yeah. Still pretty cool, though.
Oh yeah. That's all of them. Come back to me. Give me back that charm. You are far too inexperienced to hold such power longer than necessary. How did it feel to wield the power of Svarog? Tingles, does it? Like a nettle sting on the inside of your skin. Don't grow too big for your boots. We are not done yet. Go back to my house and bring me embers from the oven. The ritual requires you carry them red hot in your bare hands. Ugh, don't look at me like that. Carrying embers should not prove a problem to one who has wielded Svarog's power. Now get to it, quickly. Embers fresh from the oven. Get the living embers to the old one. You are a brave one, River Kitten. I hope it lasts. Give the embers to me. There's one last thing I need from you. Come closer. There. Don't look like that. It was only a small prick. She's taking my blood.
What?
Just a drop of blood. You won't miss it. Blood is key. Blood is the bond. See how the embers absorb it. The living embers, they have burned bright for generations. Fire passed from home to home. Their age dwarfs even mine. The living embers gave life to my love a long time ago. Hey, War! And new life
friend.
they shall give today. This last part I must do alone. You did well, little River Kitten. Let's hope it was not the last time. But for now, watch and learn.
Oh gosh, I just realized how abysmal mid-air dive turning is going to be with this.
In first person.
Yeah, because in order to change the direction you dive in first person, you have to angle the camera. It's like the camera doesn't snap to the direction you're facing.
Or you don't even
Well,
need to
actually-
ask. It would be an honor. That's very sweet.
The camera locks the direction you're facing, so you can't face a different direction than the camera, but the camera doesn't rotate with the direction you're moving.
For I am the beginning and the end. I cannot be unmade. I cannot be undone. I persist. The world shall remember Baba Yaga. It shall remember and tremble before the mother of witches. Ugh, now that was exhausting. Quite took the wind out of me, it did. Now sit down. Oh, swamp rats, it's not responding. Can't fix my mind. Can't control it. River Kitten, tell it to sit down. Chicken house!
Whoa.
You did well, little River Kitten. You did not disappoint. At least, not yet. There's potential in you. You have a quick mind. You see beyond what others do. You are a natural witch, perhaps even born to it. Few can do what you did. Look around you. Look at what you've created. This will be our house, our home. But I will allow you to build it yourself, furnish it, decorate it, make it just how you imagine. Embrace the light or the darkness, the grand or the humble. We will live in it and travel the lands within its walls. I will take the largest room. Baba Yaga needs her space, and it is more than a fair price for what I can teach you if you are willing to learn. If you are, take this wood and begin to build a future. Stand on top of the wooden platform and press B to enter build mode.
So cool.
Press R or Q to switch through categories to select house building parts. Use E to build a small floor for your new home on top of the platform. Hover above any of your placed house parts and press C to store it away.
Oh yeah, the outbreak event. I still haven't finished hunting those either.
Hover over a floor piece to build a wall. Interesting that it is not letting me place a wall here.
Oh, that's an interesting quirk. Right, because the get up animation is based on the exact orientation you are facing. You will always get up forward rather than towards the wall. Here. The Yankees and Dodgers being the ones in the finals is like the Eastern Front in World War II. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but wild.
Hover above a wall.
Wait a minute.
Press B to close build mode. Go ahead and place my chair.
Feel Mafia's wrath.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dylan.
Dylan! Hi, Dylan.
Now I will give you one last seat, an ancient one, just for you. But know that this is no ordinary chair. It will allow you to speak to the hut directly, for you will be guiding us in our journey up the river. I'm not doing too bad. How are you?
Mafia do to old ladies.
Think of it like the brain of this place.
we
Position
go.
the chair and talk to it. Believe me, you will find yourself speaking with things much stranger than a chair in your travels, such as the life of a witch. Steer the hut through the forest to where the fog is at its
Chair.
deepest. I'm good, just trying to get through these work days. That's fair. Enter it to leave this part of the world. Know that when you do, that we may never return here, so make sure you have tied up your affairs and explored as much of the land as you wish. I sense there are still some places
Friends.
left undiscovered.
Root beer. I need more salt. I'm gonna go get more pretzels. Be right back.
Alright. Alright. I'm controlling the giant chicken house now. You can leave this place and travel to the next location. Interact with the skeleton chair and walk your house into the fog at any point at the edge of the map. It's so hard when you're on vacation week, like, I don't want to work. You want to be in California. That's fair, yeah, I totally get that. The fog at the edge of the map. go. Yeah. The next trial awaits here. Whew, stretch. Trial of the Forest Spirit. I have not been to this place for many moons, but it will do well for your continued training. To expand our house, you'll need wood. For that, trees must be felled. You think this sounds easy, don't you? But don't go chopping anything down just yet. A forest spirit resides in these woods. He and I have an understanding. But he has no such thing with you. You'll need to earn his trust in time. For now, just try to pique his interest. Your first lesson will take the form of a task. Earn the respect of the forest spirit by doing him 3 favors. Why 3? No one knows for sure, but 3 is considered a magical number, so it should please him. To find out what he needs, welcome back. Ask the people of this land, they know it best. It might serve you well to visit the Loot Key again. There's much more to find out about those little wood blocks. They even have their own wisdom of a kind. What do you want to know? How can I find the forest spirit? He won't appear to just anyone. You'll have to prove yourself to him first. But I have no doubt that he'll have been making his presence known in one way or another. I suspect there are those in the village of Barslin who have dealt with him more recently than I have, and may share their tales. What more can you tell me of the forest spirit? A petty, bloody-minded trickster, enamored by his own sense of importance. They give him different names depending on the region. For now, in this place, we will call him Lashy. He might
Lashy.
Yep, Lashy. He might be as puffed up and fragrant as a bloated corpse, but I caution against getting on the wrong side of him. The Lashin. What can you tell me about this place? Here, the realms...
Take his camera.
What?
Take his camera.
Here, the realms of humankind and nature engage in an uneasy coexistence. Humans often forget that they are merely guests in this world. You're right, I do need to take his wildlife camera. But I gotta make sure that there's a roll of film in it first.
So, there were no more pretzels.
Aww.
So we got another slice of cake instead. Yummy cake.
Cake. They were born from the earth, and in their deaths it is the earth to which they return. But do not think that nature is benign and gentle, nor that it can't protect itself. There are those within the realm of nature who can be as cruel and selfish as any human, and they have experience on their side. Get moving. Over this way are where the loot key are.
Oh, bye. Oh.
Oh, never mind.
see.
There's a branch here. There's the loot key. They're over here. At least I think they are. Yep, the Shrine of the Loot Key. Hanging herbs. Hanging herbs. Hanging herbs.
Got him stuck.
My leaves do twitch at the approach of a witch. Can I help you? We appreciate your help, young one. I wish we weren't so needy. The hunter does not respect our land. With his towers, he has got greedy. Bring down the stands from which he shoots, and protect our nature mild. Let him see that he must learn to respect the creatures of the wild. Hey, Winds!
Murder. I wins.
Some wooden structures can be destroyed. Aim and shoot them multiple times with your birds to destroy them. What are you doing here?
Murder.
Our clans were once strong and brave, but torn apart by strife. Now children seek their answers in this log that's filled with life. They know we once were given breath by carvers deft and wise. They think this hive is one of us, and there such madness lies. Are there many of you? We once were many more in bark and root and leaf. But over time, man did turn away from our belief. Secrets of our kind were lost, our kin were crushed and burned. Now we few are all that's left when lessons go unlearned. I'm not doing too bad, Winds. How are you tonight? A sad affair it is
I'm just
indeed.
vibing.
We are no common stump, but those who seed not what we are into a woodpile dump. If you see one of my kin destined for the fire, I beg you please pull us out and save us from the pyre. You can talk? I see confusion in your face. This wasn't in your plan. Fear not, young one, 'tis not a dream. I speak with tongue of man. I am an elder of my kind, seen kingdoms rise and fall. The young ones here have little mind, they cannot speak at all.
Of course they speak in rhymes, too.
Yes. They speak in rhyme and prophecy.
Splat!
See side quests. Basically, if I see like a hunter's blind. Doing pretty good, just relaxing, making dinner. Nice. Sounds pretty pleasant, at least.
What you making? What are you all doing out here in the rain? Silly Mafia. Whoa. Okay, that was cool. That one ran into the water.
Trying to see if I can find one of these towers. Found a saw. Gold. Ooh, a new dress.
Oh? Comfy.
Alright, there's
Oink.
one of those towers.
My friend.
Alright, this is Barslan.
Where are you going?
Having breakfast for dinner tonight. Got some pancakes, eggs, bacon, and I cut up a few potatoes for some hash browns. Sounds delicious.
Bacon. I like good stuff.
I am a sucker for breakfast or slash brunch.
I'm just a sucker for bacon.
That opinion is very valid.
Not even an opinion, that's just a true statement.
Ask
I'm a sucker
Emily
for
about
bacon.
that. Because she's not necessarily a huge fan of regular bacon.
Okay, but that's not what I said.
No, I know. I'm just saying, Emily's opinion is that bacon is not, like, the best thing in the world.
Fair enough. What does that have to do with what I said, though?
That you like bacon.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for bacon. That is a true statement. I'm very confused.
Apparently so am I. Ooh, I bet I can break the game.
Break the game.
I can fly.
Whoa. That's actually that's much sharper dive control than normal. Holy
That
smoke.
makes 3. Wins was also very confused.
At least we're all confused. Splat.
We're all confused together.
Indeed. Oh wow, I hit that. Hi, friend.
Oh no! Wind's caught our child! Huh. Should I ask, has she heard something interesting, or has she heard something interesting?
I don't know. I like option 3.
What can you tell me about this place? Well, Arslan has been hearth and home to me all my life. We lead a pretty simple existence here, living off the land, fishing, hunting, and farming cucumbers for generations. You must have seen the river on your way here, right? It's the lifeblood of this town. Cucumbers. Those are just pre-pickled pickles.
No, wouldn't that be unpickled pickles?
No, pre-pickled pickles.
Because pre-pickled would mean they're already pickled.
No, pre means before.
Well, generally in that sort of context, it would mean already, having been done before.
I'm saying pre as in before they've been pickled.
There's really no good way of knowing the difference here.
Well, I mean, I guess all I can say about them is that they are pickled.
Pickle and, yes, unpickled.
Unpickled as of yet. To be pickled.
Indeed. Yes. Oh, hi, friend. Splat.
Why do you think logging is a bad idea? We are dependent on the river and its resources, and we have learned to respect it. It's like a mother to us. But the lumberjacks did not show the same reverence to the forest, and now some have not returned home. Unpickled would be they were once pickled and are no longer so. Pre-pickled would mean they are going to be pickled but are not as of yet.
I raise you unleavened bread.
Bread that has yet to be leavened.
Indeed. I also just raised you. English is freaking stupid.
I mean, my personal favorite as to why the English language is dumb is why we bake cookies but cook bacon.
Bacon.
Touché.
I think that has more to do with the general use of the different terms cooking and baking.
Indeed. However, Sin, tell me, how do you make your bacon?
That's not what I'm saying. Generally speaking, cooking is used for meal foods and baking is used for dessert foods.
I would argue that baking is specifically what happens when you cook something in the oven.
Which would be why most people don't cook bacon. Or don't bake bacon. It's cooked most of the time.
Most of the time. You prefer yours baked.
That's just easier to make in large batches that way.
Yes.
That's all. But no, generally speaking, bacon is cooked.
It tends to be cooked, yes. However, there are typically more specific things than just cooking. I wouldn't say that I am cooking a fish. I would say that I'm frying a fish, or I'm baking a fish, or I'm grilling a fish.
Cooking is also just a more general term.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, is that typically you wouldn't use cooking. Oh. Good job, Wins. Somebody remembered to do that.
You wouldn't download a car.
Indeed. You wouldn't download more RAM. Wait.
I would.
Yeah, I know you would. Not sure about the hair traps the hunter sets. Sometimes the poor things have to stay in those contraptions for days until he gets them. We've all got to eat, but prolonging suffering just doesn't sit well with me. I would visit my father's grave more often if the caretaker of the graveyard wasn't such an oddity. Crows all over my father's grave. Gives me the shivers just thinking about it. What do you know about the forest spirit?
Hello, friend.
Is that what they're saying? Nonsense. I think they've been hit by falling trees one too many times. So, I have side quests that I can do. My family has been poorly of late, and we've not had the strength to stock our pantry. If you help us, I will reward you with whatever I can spare. Winter is coming and our stocks are dwindling. If you can aid us, I would be most grateful, and your help will not go unnoticed. Let me show you what I need. Cooking is the most important skill a young witch can learn. You can experiment with different ingredients and craft food items with your big white oven. You can use these items for quests or to decorate your home. Bread, pancake, honeycomb, salt, flour, and porridge. My babushka used to tell me stories about him. She said he's a shapeshifter. Sometimes he appears as a giant man with a long green beard. Isn't that familiar, Sin? Sometimes as a white...
to be it. That has...
No, because the Leshy from Inscription is based on the Leshen.
Oh, that's cool.
The design...
I didn't know that. I didn't know much. I don't know much about mythology.
Forest
I
green.
am not very smart in mythology.
Leshen is Slavic mythology.
Ah, okay.
Which is probably why you haven't heard a lot about it.
I don't know much about mythology in general, girl.
Scared me so much I didn't sleep for weeks. If he's about, then I'd make sure that you're not. I heard that the graveyard's caretaker lets good porridge go to waste on her nasty little birds. Well, some of us good folk don't know how to make it through the winter. That's the second person who told me to check on the graveyard keeper. Wait, that's a different game. It's telling me I can interact with something in this area for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Fortunately, I have nothing I can offer you at the moment since most of our grain was spoiled before we could harvest it. Winter is fast approaching, and we all fear what troubles it might bring. We'd be so grateful if you could find time to help us. I would like a small, savory meal. Babushka Sonia. Would you help put an old woman's mind at ease, child? What can I do for you? Winter is approaching, and I have not found the strength to make my annual journey to Mara's shrine. Her blessing protects our cattle. If you are willing to help, you'll need to place some food in front of her shrine. Pancakes, to be exact. She likes those the best.
Pancake.
How do I make pancakes? How do you not know this?
Yeah, Nova. How do you not know how to make pancakes?
Let me remedy this quickly. A hot oven, some flour, and 2 different sweet things, honey or berries, is the way that I prefer to make them. I'm certain the merchant that came to town recently can sell you some flour. As for honey or berries, best look for what you can find outside the village. Flour, raspberries, and honeycomb create pancakes. Could you tell me more about Mara? An age ago, our dear Mara was more than a statue carved out of wood in a forest clearing. If you were lucky, you could watch her stroll about, making everything grow around her. The whole...
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. Chef Cat. Chef Cat.
Cooking Cat is here.
Cooking Cat. The whole village would bring her offerings. In return, she would bless our cattle. But these times have long passed, and not many remember. For they have left this place to find their luck elsewhere, or are buried in the cold, hard ground by now. Cookie Cat. He left his
He left
family
his
behind.
family behind.
Mara's statue is of a real woman. Mara walked the earth as a woman, that much I know to be true. She trod these lands as flesh and blood. As tears and sweat. But to us she was more, so much more. A goddess made mortal, our patron. The last time I saw her with my own eyes, I was about your age. It was like looking into the face of summer itself, warm and soft, but with great power within. Then one day, she simply disappeared, and no one ever saw her again. The following years were dark indeed. Our cattle got sick, and many decided to leave. And who could blame them? Out of desperation, I decided to carve a statue to Mara and made a small shrine in her honor. It worked. When we showed that she was not forgotten, she showed that she had not forgotten us. At least not entirely. The sickness started to lift, our cattle eventually recovered. Of course, the blessing's strength is not what it used to be when Mara walked these paths, but some blessing is better than none. What did the forest spirit think of Mara? She revered Leshy like we did her, but Mara was as near to being a creature of spirit as she was to being human. They both care for nature above anything else. I do like to believe that perhaps they would meet on moonlit nights, enjoying a cup of wine together and talk of the secrets of the deep woods. As I carved the statue and stood it in position, I felt Leshy's presence quivering through the leaves and whispering on the wind.
How are you moving?
He's sliding.
I just think that's funny.
He knows, and it still stands, so he must approve of such a thing. What do you know about the forest spirit? I don't go near that forest. They say it's haunted. If you really want to go there, then speak to the hunter. He knows how to stay safe in those accursed trees. What do you know about the forest spirit? You resist the urge to think of any fish puns. It's tough.
It's tough.
Halibut! You managed to hold it back.
It's so terrible. And I love this game. Oh, well, there we go.
So only one of the loggers has returned. Which is quite interesting. I have too much stuff and too little food. I would like a sweet meal.
Hello, friend.
Alright. See if this is...
Sad. No first-person camera for the boss fight.
Aww. What do you know about the forest spirit? There's something evil in those trees. I've seen it moving about in the moonlight. The others didn't believe me, but just you wait. When they wake up with leaves growing out of their ears, I'll have the last laugh. Oh, it's Bogdan. What do you know about the forest spirit? You know, there was a time when folks would recognize when they've got a nature spirit lurking about. But these days, so many minds are closing to the old magics. Keep an eye out for this spirit. Got a feeling it's powerful, which means it'll be tricksy. You're right, Felix. They're proud types, too. The ones that ain't shy, at least. Need to be puffed like a feather pillow. Show a little care for the natural world. Let it see you can be trusted, and you'll win its favor in time. You could try befriending some wild animals. That might get his attention. The hunter should know how to approach them. He'll be around here somewhere. Now that I think about it, I also saw some Lutki earlier. The forest spirit regards those little wooden creatures like his own children. I believe I saw them on the local beekeeper's property. I'm sure you'll still find them causing mischief over that way.
Mafia ball.
I got my cart up and running again, but your means of transportation is a bit more impressive now, isn't it? Anyway, I am open for business, so feel free to browse my wares. I don't know either, Felix. That witch you've been hanging around with, she's, Baba Yaga, right? I mean, the Baba Yaga. Not just some old woman with an herb garden and a bad smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those, right enough. But you know the stories, don't you? I mean, Baba Yaga might hold great power, but she can be dangerous. Not someone you should involve yourself with lightly, if you know what I mean. And if you don't, then you soon will. Keep your wits about you. Ooh, I can buy a tarot card.
Ooh.
Tarot card.
Oh gosh, excuse me.
Wow, that was hot.
Huh?
Implied sarcasm.
What? That just got me off guard.
You're welcome.
Well, you're adorable.
No, you.
No, you. Now, where the fuck is...
Ah, he's not selling anymore. I wanted to buy one flower. I need to buy salt. So that's something I don't have. And I want to buy the tarot card. The moon.
The moon.
The moon.
Me.
Oh, this must be the hunter. What do you know about the forest spirit? You want to meet the forest spirit. You're a brave one. No doubt. I think I saw him once. He was tending to an injured deer. He was a giant of a creature, but with a touch as gentle as silk on a warm breeze. And the way that animal looked at him, it was like a baby gazing at its mama. You want to get on his good side, then show him you can be trusted with his kin. There's deer all around these parts. They're shy and flighty, so take your time with them. Approach slowly. If they look at you, hold still or you'll scare them. Oh, you better have a pocket full of berries. They can't resist those. You can usually find some here. Why was the steer wounded? My fault, I'm afraid. I took a bad shot and didn't get a clean kill. The poor creature was injured and fled. I never made that mistake again. You still go hunting? Of course, that's my trade. We all need to survive. I never get greedy, and I always make things quick. They don't even have time to realize what's happened. Seems like the forest spirit doesn't mind too much as long as I keep things respectful. Although, if you think he's around again, maybe I've been setting too many hair traps of late. I hope he and I still have an understanding. Where are the hair traps? You're making me nervous with this talk. Don't you have other things to do? Leave me to my creeping sense of dread.
Then suffer.
Alright. He's also marked down where his high stands are. Perfect. Which means I can destroy them.
Murder.
No, it's literally just like a hunter's blind.
Murder.
I wish it were murder. Okay, this must be the one I've already destroyed. Which means there's one probably over here. Yes, I see it. Seems a stranger has stumbled into this forest, or what is left of it. Your aid has been appreciated, but perhaps you have not yet shown your true colors. You still are a human, after all. And humans rarely show their honest intentions when it comes to the natural world. You have my attention, stranger. Now you must gain my trust. That was Lashy.
Ashy.
in his guise of a stag.
You heard the man, Nova. Time to gain his trust.
Mm-hmm. That is my intention. Oh. You look like you need help. My hives are due to be harvested, but I have a bad back and can barely bend over. If you help me harvest the honey, I'll give you some nice wax candles. I keep my bees in the 3 large hollowed-out tree trunks with faces carved into them. They're hard to miss. All 3 of them are here on my property. Use smoke to calm the bees. Makes them docile and less likely to sting. Ugh. You'll need a pine stick for that, then you can remove the honeycombs. The bees are not very active this time of year, so you should be fine. Probably. Why do the hives have faces carved on them? It's traditional in these parts. Once folks believed that the faces mimicked gods and spirits. They would see the hives and be flattered enough to grant a bountiful harvest of honey and wax. Now it's mostly for decoration. These 3 are my first attempts. What do you think? No, don't answer that. I know I need more practice. I'd tell you more, but this backache, I really need to lie down. One. Two. Didn't the beekeeper say there were 3 hives? I can only see 2. I think one of the hives is missing. Oh, not again. This is the second time this has happened. The first time one of my hives disappeared, I found it in the forest, surrounded by rotten grain wreaths. I still can't explain it. I feel like my backache is getting worse. God damn it.
Womp womp.
That one is probably one of the Lutki that she turned into this beehive.
Of course.
It's not your fault, so thank you anyway. If you do happen to spot it somewhere, please bring it back. That's why her back is hurting.
Ah. I might need you to explain the whole why her back is hurting again, because I have only been half paying attention.
Basically, spirits are responsible for blessings and curses. These Lutki are forest spirits.
Okay.
They're made of wood. They're basically animated logs.
I see. Okay, that makes more sense.
And since she disrespected one of them by turning them into a beehive and carving a face on it, I would imagine that it's cursed her and keeps wandering off.
Sounds about right. You're free!
I didn't find the loot key the merchant had mentioned, but one of the carved log hives was missing.
Spooky!
Winter preparations. The local patron. Witch's helping oven. Small savory meal. A sweet meal. And then the deer. I would imagine that it's not terribly far away.
You never know.
That's true, it's somewhere out in the forest. That's all I know, is it's somewhere out here in the forest.
Somewhere. Oh, there's the one I'm looking for. How will I even reach that without...
Aren't you a fascinating specimen
nice.
of your kind? Putting nature's well-being before the needs of humans for a second time. If you continue on this path, I assure you, we will meet again. I freed a random rabbit that I saw. That was in a hunter's trap.
Bugs Bunny lives to terrorize people another day.
Yay.
You're free!
Hmm. This is the area that got logged. All of the trees cut down here.
Okay, let's see.
I considered a fire.
Fire. Ponder the flame.
Ah, this is where I need to take the pancakes to.
Pancake. Delicious.
Pancakes.
I want some pancakes.
Me too, girlie, me too.
Add that to the list of things we'll have to have when we're together.
Mm-hmm. One of mine and Emily's favorite seasonal treats are pumpkin pancakes.
Huh. Not sure what to think about that.
I have picked up a rabbit. I have friend.
A rabbit.
Goodbye, friend. Be free. I'm just really confused where I'm supposed to find this third, beehive.
Beehive. Think the balloon I want. That one, the one with purple sides and the red top. Oh wow, that doesn't even come close. Huh.
You've been told about a location. I know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about the logging site. I've befriended the deer.
Befriend the deer. Return the slab.
I found it!
You did it. Boink.
My leaves do twitch at the approach of a witch. Found some loot keys stuck in the logs in the village. If I've told them once, I've told them twice. Do not approach the men. But many are such silly twigs, there's more got stuck again. Can confirm the loot key, lesbians. Do not approach men. Agreed.
Men is too a headache.
A truer friend there never was, the Lutke are most humbled. Take this with thanks, for now we know his greediness has crumbled. Why did you take the hive? Our clans were once strong and brave, but torn apart by strife. Now children seek their answers in this log that's filled with life. They know we once were given breath by carvers deft and wise. They think this hive is one of us, and there such madness lies. Yep.
That tracks.
It's not a loot key itself, but it was stolen by the little loot key because they think it's one of them. It's kind of cute, actually.
Fortunately and unfortunately, it isn't.
This hive may be not one of us, but look how much they care. It would not be too much, I think, for man to learn to share. I know you seek a spirit's gift, his favor you do court. Leave this hive and we'll provide an offering of sorts. You are a friend who's strong and true. We thank you for your aid. Here, take this gift, and now you know the loot key friends you've made. Now find the tree so strong and tall, it split the earth in two. Bring honey and an oaty treat that's soft for teeth to chew.
Wow.
Take this gift and now you know the man. Find the I'm leaving this here because it made the loot key happy.
It did. I think that's cute.
Hello. Finally you've come. You are welcome here. Many are not. See for yourself what has become of these woods. My children have been cut down, crushed. See the scars that have been left on this earth. I shall be waiting deeper in the mist if you wish to pledge yourself to righting this wrong, young human. I will do that, but I have other stuff to do first.
Oh no! Yikes!
Oh, yikes, indeed. I see you're doing the death wish.
No,
Wait,
it's
no.
just Act 6.
Sad.
I started a new save file, Nova.
Oh,
I
you're
wanted
right.
to
That's
experience
fair.
the game from the start, and I wasn't planning on doing Death Wish here.
Aww.
No, I'm not going for 110% in first person.
Sad. A small red metal box for 48 coins.
I will still do 100%, just not 110.
Alright, buddy. Got any more coins? 180. It's a good trade. Let me trade you enough so that I still have a stack of berries. It's 96.
Ha, it is still active. Nice. Cookie.
$168. $30-something is when he'll be willing to trade. Oh. 196, I believe. Yes. Then I want to buy more flour.
Hello, friend.
Then I need to go back to where I can cook in the oven in the house. Cook.
Cook. Let her cook.
Flour. Berry. Honey. Okay, it tells me how much time is left on here. That's nice. Three, two, one.
He sense a temporal disturbance in this room. But it's probably nothing. I think that's cool.
Pancake.
Pancake. I love pancake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I seem to have clipped out of bounds.
Oh. Bread and porridge.
How did I even do that?
So I need another pancake. Probably two more pancakes, actually. I need to make bread, and I need to make porridge.
Oh. That's how I got clipped out of bounds. Nice.
One,
Oh, that's cool.
two, three.
This is what the out of bounds area looks like.
Five, four, three, two, one. More pancake.
Up the ladder. Walk up to here. And then back into the ladder. I don't know. I don't understand why this works.
Oh, there's a savory meal. Porridge. Okay. That's how you make that. That's also how you make porridge. I need to be able to make bread. I'm going to buy the rest of your flour.
There's the person up here. Hello down there!
How do I make bread?
Grab.
Recipes. I assume I probably need salt, I guess, for bread.
Why would you need salt for bread?
Because for some reason, I'm not getting a prompt for being able to make bread.
Grab.
Also, in a lot of bread recipes, you actually use salt.
Huh. I see.
There we go. 2 flour and 1 salt makes bread.
Huh. The more you know.
The more you know, the more you learn and shit.
And shit.
I'm just going to stand on top of the oven here, as one does. And I believe I should have all of the recipes that I need now. All of the food items that I need. One guy wanted a sweet meal, which will be pancake or maybe porridge with honey.
Pancake.
This is the guy who wanted a small savory meal. Money!
Money, yay!
And several decorations for the house.
Planet. His planet.
Damn it! She wants regular porridge.
Womp womp.
At least it's easy to make. I can go back and do that really quick. Ah, yes. 2 meals and 4 different, or 3 meals and 4 different ingredients should be enough to get through the winter.
You would think that, wouldn't you, person?
I don't know what they're thinking, but
Man.
right. I believe it's this guy who wants a sweet meal pancake. What do you mean he wanted more than that? Excuse you?
Womp womp.
Personally, I think pancakes are quite a bit more filling than porridge.
Personally, I can eat quite a few pancakes before I'm full.
Yeah. It kinda depends. Realistically, I probably eat too many pancakes.
I probably do too.
Your metabolism is far faster than mine, though.
There are times where I wish it was a bit slower, though. I could use more boob.
Well, that's true. I don't know. I think every trans woman deserves more boob.
Especially you.
Me equally as much as all other trans women. But yes, I would also like boob.
Teddy. No! Hot, 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 hot.
Alright, time to make some regular porridge.
Some people are so picky, right, Nova?
Indeed. This person didn't want porridge with honey. They wanted regular porridge. Garlic.
Some people are just so picky. Good thing we don't know anyone like that, right?
Yeah.
Nova?
You're right. My wife isn't here to listen to us complain about it.
I'm talking about me, Nova. I'm fucking picky.
So? You're not my wife. At least not
No.
my romantic wife.
I was gonna say, I'm your platonic wife. Does
Yes.
that not count, Nova?
No, it
Is
plenty
that not good
counts.
enough for you?
My romantic wife is picky, and I have every right to make fun of her for it.
Fair enough. I'll give you that one.
Alright, regular porridge. A vial with 3 plants, a fishing knife, 10 flour, 30 gold. A dark wardrobe with shelf. A water trough, 30 more gold.
A lot
Alright,
of assorted rewards.
yes. Oh. I mean, I'm glad I made the porridge with honey, though, because I need to put that somewhere anyway.
Fair enough. Saves you the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having to make a third bowl of porridge.
Correct.
Preparing for Goldilocks and the 3 bears out here.
Over here.
Ah, yes. Look at this water going through the lava.
Beautiful.
We're not getting cobblestone or obsidian out of this either.
Sad. Oh, yes, we weren't saying anything bad about you at all.
No.
Quest updated. Check the journal. Go collect your reward.
Ouch.
God.
None of that. Illegal.
Okay.
Good girl.
Silence. Maybe if I don't respond, my heart will stop beating so fast.
So cute. How are you this cute, Nova?
I'm not...
I am boss now.
New Mafia boss.
Indeed. Bam!
Alright, I believe I am almost ready
For what?
to continue with the story.
Yay. Ah, it is 7. Boop. Time to say hello to everyone's favorite purple noodle guy.
Yay! We love you, Snatcher.
Fool.
Fool.
Not like that.
Fool!
I am gonna do something dumb though.
Cherries.
No, something more dumb.
Sad.
Something that in no way will cause me immense amounts of frustration.
None at all? Ow. This might be a mistake. I'm just gonna say that now. This may or may not be a mistake. The tree that split the rock. I received a painting of a cake.
Looks so delicious.
I placed porridge with honey in front of this rock that has a tree growing out of it, and was somehow given a painting.
Well, clearly there has to be something you're supposed to do with that.
It's a decoration.
Huh. Very odd decoration.
Do you see now what the humans have done? How much they have destroyed? You have proven your loyalty to the forest. Now let's see whether you can truly act upon it. No more harm must befall these lands, or they may not recover. For every death must bring new life. That is the cycle. Such are the laws of nature. Restoring this balance is your trial, young human, and you will not leave until it is completed. I have faith that you will make better choices than those who came before you. Why is this tree special? This tree is an ancient larch. It has stood here for centuries. It has seen the passing of time. The rise and fall of these lands and all those who dwell upon it. Every branch, every leaf contains the memories of the oldest wisdoms. Each crease in its bark is a memory of the earth that was, is, and will be. I'm getting eepy. It cannot be replaced. It is the beating heart of this forest. Once it was revered by forest dwellers and humans alike, but they have lost their connection to nature. They believe themselves to be above it, masters of it. The arrogant fools! All they care about is harvesting it for wood, ignorant of the power and wisdom it holds. Alright. Quests. Main quests. Oh, I need to go back to the loot key and talk to them again. Because of the painting that I found.
I did it! I reached the top of the tree!
Yay!
That actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would.
Feel like I'm walking in circles.
Oh, I'm gonna take fall damage.
Okay.
There you are, patch seller. Cool.
Apparently I'm lost.
Then get unlost. Hello, friend. Bye, friend.
If I try to walk directly... No, if I try to leave this area, it just warps me back.
This is an interesting perspective to have for this cutscene. There he is! Ooh.
The ancient tree at the center seems important.
Everyone's favorite spooky noodle. I love how if you refuse to sign this contract enough times, you actually just die.
What was that? I missed the last bit.
If you refuse this contract enough times, Snatcher actually just kills you.
Huh. Neat.
That's fun. This is the only time you can decline a contract, and thus the only time Snatcher can kill you for declining a contract. There goes my soul. Exceedingly empty.
Oh. I see.
Oh. Alright, hush random snatcher minion guy. Whee! Oh, we were airborne for a moment. There we go. We're flying Nova.
Yay!
This is so stupid. Ow. There we go. Now we're riding in style.
Do
This
what
is
must
amazing.
be done.
Oh. That was weird.
What?
There was a duplicate pause menu, but I had to close by pressing B. Anyway, I am currently flying away. This is great. This is just wonderful. It's a shame you don't really get to explore the 3 towers. It's on a magic gondola ride. No one really knows where we're going. This is incredible.
Go to the circle to receive Leshy's blessing.
Ah, can speed it up. There we go. Now we're going a lot faster.
Every time I cut down a tree, I have to plant a new one.
I think I bypassed the invisible walls. Wait a minute.
Man, it's been 20 years. 25 by my reckoning, Leshy, and not enough. Hello, cherries. I see you're not underneath them. You've hit an invisible platform.
Yep, so the invisible walls apparently have an invisible ceiling attached.
Ah!
Toaster! Thanks, Toaster. Someone had to do it.
Can't even give me peace during spooky month.
No, never.
Hi.
I think this might actually be an invisible ceiling, too.
It's always your favorite game.
Oh, and we're falling. Oh,
so you never change, but that's not exactly true, now, is it? See that you've certainly changed, Leshy. I miss the old look, but a pretty stag you make. Good for luring unsuspecting girls into trouble.
I suppose what I should do now is get back in bounds.
Seems like you handled yourself well enough. There's nothing nature spirits like better than a bit of drama. But Leshy's bark is much worse than his bite, although his stench outranks both those things. I don't know why he can't have a bath once in a while. I need to leave before my nose drops off my face in protest. I shall see you soon, I'm sure. Before you leave, you should talk to Leshy about what shall become of the lumberjacks. He might not care, but there are those in the town who will. Even fools have loved ones.
Oh, I think that one just despawned. Fuck. Oh, it despawned all right. Shazam! Why do I have... I'm not gonna question it.
I have completed the trial of the forest spirit.
Actually, I'm gonna do that for the time being. To remove that from my wheel.
Needs a moment to gather his wits, then I'll head back to the village.
Give me that. Oh, hi, Snatcher.
Hello.
I'm currently in midair, by the way.
Huh. That's fun.
scooter.
I'll borrow you real quick.
Alright, it's time to head back to town.
This mod is really cool.
First person.
Yeah. There's just something really cool about it.
Ah, yes.
Yoink.
The fire spirits just want to die.
Yay!
Ah. So silly.
Toby! That didn't go nearly far enough. Yeet! That still didn't go nearly far enough.
Another blue dresser, a double bit axe. Hello, friend. Rabbit. I made a friend.
You made a friend.
See? Friend.
Achievement unlocked. Friend.
Rabbit.
Boom.
A tapestry of a lumberjack. And the lumberjack's gratitude. They are no longer going to be logging.
Yay.
Alright, and all that's left for me to do now is head back to the hut. Move on to the next area. But I'm probably not going to do that tonight. I'm going to head back and then I'm going to save. Because it's the end of stream.
It's EB girl time.
Yeah. What else can you tell me about this tree? This special, very special. A tree so old and noble, it had created a place of great power around it. Across the ages, witches have bathed objects in the sap from trees like this to enchant them. Some even bathed themselves in it, but I would not recommend that. It has unwanted side effects. It gunks up your crevices and stains the furniture.
Burn, burn.
Burn. Burn.
Murder. Uh-oh. Hi, Snatcher.
Crusts.
Something odd here.
What?
Huh.
What's the odd thing?
There are 2 pause menus again.
Oh. Huh. That's fun.
There we go. I think I might know why that happened, actually.
So what's going on?
Probably because I have 2 different mods that change the pause menu UI.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense now.
Because there's one that adds 2 more badge slots, and one that adds the character creator menu. You may only stream Fortnite. Thanks, Snatcher.
That's
Cat Kid may
fun.
only stream Fortnite.
No thanks.
Cat Kid is forever doomed to only stream Fortnite.
Rip.
I think that's funny.
It's hilarious, but rip.
Rip. Very much rip. Mm. Borgar.
Rock splitting tree.
Mmm. Burger.
It says that that is solved. So I'm not sure why it's telling me that on this screen it isn't. I'm gonna go ahead and probably call it. I'm gonna save you.
Fair enough, girl. Cookie.
Alright.
It's definitely EB girl time.
Oh yeah.
Not time for you to necessarily go to sleep yet because, you know.
First of all,
But-
I do have to raid somebody because I didn't do that
Yes.
last night. The obvious choice would be either Kim or Taylor. We could raid Tater.
You could.
Because Kim currently has 19 viewers. And
Good
Tater
shit.
has 1. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Tater.
Yay.
thanks everybody for tuning in to stream tonight. Everybody who came in, you are incredible people. Y'all have a
And
great
me.
day, night, whatever. Sin, you are more than just an incredible person.
If you say so.
Don't discount my opinion of you, platonic wife.
Love you too.
Makes me sad that you don't think that you're as great as I'm saying.
I'm just me.
Just you is more than enough.
If you say so.
Alright. Make sure to say hi to Tater.
Yes.
And have a nice night, day, whatever it is for you. Bye.
Bye.